Hello everybody. So today I received a little pack in the mail and I was so surprised and so thankful. You wouldn't believe how thankful I am. So this little package came from Lesley Demon in the UK, and she was watching one of my videos and I showed you guys this little booklet and telling you that I don't have, I don't have the right paper. In fact, look at the way this has come out. This was not the right paper. I continued insisting on doing this method. So what I did was I doubled up shopping bags, the paper shopping bags that are, more of, I doubled them up with Bondo web on the inside. And look, this is what's happening. They're dividing. So I've been going around fixing them all over the place, and obviously I still have other spots where to fix. So this is one of them that I did. This I sprayed with ink, and I went over it with the distress ink as well too. And I got that one. And this one here came even more worse than that one there, because it's like all, this is always the shopping bags that are doubled up, and then and I put the fabric on the inside, but like, no, it's not working for me. So the point of this is, in this package I received all of these. Lesley, thank you so much. Thank you. And we're going to try it now here too. This was in the back of the envelope, which is a bit, no, I think it's about the same thing too. So I'm going to use that. And a whole bunch of, oh my goodness, I can do so much here. Thank you so much. It was so sweet of you to do that. And, a beautiful little card with little fairies. And before we start, because I already cut a piece, the piece which I want more or less, because I'm doing it with embossing folders from Sizzix. So I'm cutting them more or less the size that I know that I could fit two of them. Like, these are the sizes I have, so I can't go bigger than that if I want to put this design into it, right? If I want to do it bigger, well, I can just crumple it up and make it look like leather without putting any design in. So I get the front and the back cover. But before we start this, I want to show you guys something and tell you as well too that the other day I made a 3-inch video for Nikki Parr, her swap. I'm sorry you guys, I'm laughing because and I was laughing so hard when I'm ready to mail these things out, and I realized what was going on. I was going, but what's going on? Because I took my booklet out because I had made one and I didn't like it off camera. I wanted to put it in here. So, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at these, these are the ones that I've put in. These are the ones that you've seen already. The little booklet I have a video on. And this is the one that I had made that I'm not sending her. But when I go and grab the other ones and looking at them, oh, these are just tryouts, and looking at them, I realize that they're not 3 inches. They're smaller. So I don't know what I was thinking when I was measuring these things, but this is the one that I did on the video. And this is the other one that then I had embossed over it as well too. So I put them in this booklet. I can't put them in the 2-inch one because that's too small. So I put it in the 3-inch one, and they're just a bit smaller, that's all. And for who wanted to know the size of these papers the other day, somebody messaged me. I think I explained well, like how it depended how many folders you wanted into it, measure them. And naturally, if your book is going to be 4x4, these were going to be, I remember I measured it on the video. These are going to be 3.5 by 3.5. So not 3.5 by 3.5. 3.5 by what 3.5 times 3 is, which is 10.5. So there you go. That's how I did mine. Or double them up, and that way you have 3.5 by 7. So that's how I did mine. And I'm just going to slip it in here. Now, so I went ahead and I did another 2 inches. The one with the cemetery, with the writing, remember, is the same. That I've done 3. The other one, I'm not going to show you, so that way it's a surprise for my swap partner. Okay? So let's get started here. Oh, and then there's another thing, I'm sorry, that I wanted to show you really quick. I've been kind of practicing on, I don't know what I was thinking here either. My pages are too big for this. So I think I have another cover made from like kind of drop paper stuff, and I got to try that because it's bigger than this one here. So I'm going to make new pages for this one, obviously, which is a collage of all my jelly prints. That's basically about it. But in this, I've been playing. I've been getting in front of the TV at night and kind of, you know, playing around with like doodlings and things like that. Here I haven't done anything. This one, I played a lot last night. There was already this heart shape on here, so I just started to, you know, play around with it. Put some writing. And then this one here. There was the leaf stamp, the leaf motif on it from a stencil. So I kind of started outlining them all and, you know, just playing around, So let's get started here. Put that over there. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I have this. I can't believe this. And you know, I even went back and watched this other video from Sheena. There's a number behind her name. Sheena something. That shows you how to do it with the embossing folders. And I even went back there to look at the consistency of the paper after I did these 2 here. You know, I went and watched her again. Like, sometimes things don't get into my head. So, you know, I'm thinking, well, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I had heard of somebody else getting finer paper and doubling up with bonnet web. So that's where my idea had come from. I can't remember who it is that said it in a video. Queenie had said it the other day, but I had already knew this. I had already done mine. So I must have heard it from somebody else. So anyways, here I have my glycerin with my water. And we're going to chit chat because I'm really ticked off today because my internet is not working. It's really, really slow and it's ticking me off. Like, it took me to watch a 17-minute video an hour. And I'm really happy I'm getting the glycerin in my hand because this. Let me see if you can see that. Can you see all of that? Okay. Now, that's not rough hands because my hands are still considerably smooth still, but in the wintertime they go crazy. Now, we have this vegetable. I'm going to start spraying and rubbing while I'm talking. So we have this vegetable here that's part of the squash family, I guess you would call it. Now, the shape of it is like avocado, right? But on the outside, it's a lighter green, but it's got all different types of it's got spines in it. So you got to be careful when you're cutting it too. Sometimes I get some in my hands. And my husband loves it so much fried. And then I put a little sauce on top of it. But yeah, so when you're peeling this type of vegetable, you get like a film on your hands that is so hard to... I didn't have any gloves in the house, so I couldn't use gloves because I usually wear gloves. And you get this type of film. You see, it's already going away, thank goodness, because of the glycerin that's in the water. You get this film in your hands, and like it's like you got, I don't know, it's like, you know, when you have a mask on your face, you know, and it's drying, it feels like that. And it's such a strange feeling. I hate it. So I'm with the brush, you know, trying to get it. And I even washed the dishes, and it still felt kind of that way. So now the glycerin is taking that away. Oh, I'm so happy I got this paper. Yeah, it's two different sides. That I noticed on the video of Sheena's. And naturally she said, don't rub too hard because you're going to start feeling, and I am starting to feel, you know, when the paper comes up. So I'm going to start being more careful. It's yeah, so I know it's part of the, you know, squash family, and it grows on a tree, you guys, just like the avocados. The avocados grow on trees. And like I said, it's got, oh, and the avocado has a big, huge, you know, seed in it. This has nothing in it. You just have to kind of, you know, take the middle out. It's a little bit harder. And then, you know, you use it, you can cook it as a normal, you know, squash, zucchini, whatever. You know, I put it in broths and things like that too. And my husband today wanted fried, which stunk up my whole kitchen. I get really ticked off when I have to fry in the house. And I don't like frying because it's not good for you. So, but once in a while, you know, I'll get it done. I had to. He bought me a dryer yesterday, for goodness sake. I was going to say no. I'm not going to fry them for you. He wanted to do them himself. I go, no, don't worry. I'll do it for you tonight. Last night I forgot completely that I was supposed to, because I had something else planned for dinner, so that's why I had forgotten. And so today I did them for him to make him happy. I know, I'm such a witch. Oh, goodness. So I'm going to try to, no, it's, you see, it's not ready to crunch up. You can tell when you got it in your hands to, you know, continue. Just give it a shake, because I notice sometimes the glycerin settles to the bottom of the water. And so you kind of got to give it a little bit of shake. Yeah, the first time I was pumping this, actually, glycerin came out directly because it was all settled on the bottom. So this is what you got to keep on doing. You have to have a little bit of patience too. And I'm noticing I have to have a little bit more patience to this because it's thicker. Like, I haven't worked with, my very first one was kind of thick, but it was not this. Like, I had done 2 pieces and the second piece just broke into pieces. It wasn't the right thing at all. I can't believe I got this pack. I was saying, but I recognized right away, because she doesn't have her address in the back. There's numbers. And I recognized it. I go, but this is Lesley. I said, we didn't have a swap together. And by the way, Lesley, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you can join in on the fun as soon as possible. She hasn't been around because she has not been feeling well. See the color changing? So I'm going to try this. Okay, see, now I can start, you know, kind of scrunching it up. I'm going to get a baby wipe here. Just because there's, you know, the pieces. And I would like to know, Lesley, have you tried this? Like, you knew exactly what I needed. Did you see the same video? I'd like to know if you had tried it. I'd like to see them. Open it up. See the way it's 2 colors? And this is, you know, you're not supposed to have water, you know, coming out of it. It's not supposed to be that wet. I'm going to open it up again and give it another little spray. It kind of soaks up right away because now that we have scrunched it up, the fibers are opening. So we get, you know, the whatever liquid falls on it is kind of absorbing it, which is better. Another tap here too. Now when I send it through the embossing machine, it will release some water. I can't wait till this dries later on so I can see, you know, the effect. And then when I do my next video, I'll show you guys how it became finished. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this off, and you can tell that it's like it's kind of feeling like a heavy fabric in your hands right now. I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. And get my machine. Like my mother would call it, the biggest shot. She goes to my sister, Maria, give me the biggest shot. I cut for you. She helps my sister Maria prepare things for, you know, weddings and things like that. When my sister's making the cards. Okay, you guys. Has anybody seen where I put the embossing? Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. Ha ha ha. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Where did I put it? Where did it go? Do I have to get another one? It's right in my drawer. Okay. Okay, so this is the way I put them in. So I'm going to make sure that the writing is on top. Like that. Okay. And set it in there. And pull it through. Oh, that's not good. I don't think the plates here are lined up good. Just a second, you guys. I'm going to get this so they're both lined up. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to clean it just yet because I'm going to send it through another time. Are you guys seeing that? Just a bit, right? There we go. Again. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of hard on my things sometimes. And there we go. Let me take it out of the... I just want to make sure that these are all cleaned up before I put the machine away. There we go. I'll dry it later on. Okay. Oops. That's falling. There we go. So naturally, when I embossed the second piece, the water went all onto the other side. I probably should have turned it in the machine. Do you know what I'm saying? To do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get two distress inks. One is a vintage photo, and this is the colors that Sheena used, and I really like that warm, you know, color. And I'm using dried marigold. So you just kind of rub it over very lightly. You don't really have to worry about anything here because it's glycerin and it's actually good for your pad. so you don't have to worry about contaminating your pad with this. And a little bit of dried marigold. Now you can do this as well. Well, when it's dry, you know what? Not really, because what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spray it over again to let the colors run a bit. Okay. And just a spray over. I wish I could go on with this, but naturally there's drying times that we have to consider, and we're already 21 minutes into the video. So I'm going to show this to you. And like I said, I will be doing a video very soon. It'll probably be this afternoon, so I can show this to you guys dry. I'm wondering if I go put it on my new dryer. In that room, it's really warm. So I'm wondering if I put it in there, it'll dry faster. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do when it dries is spray it with varnish, and then put the fabric on the other side. First cut it up and everything, put the fabric, no, actually I'm going to put the fabric after I've sprayed it, and then I'll go around and cut it evenly, and then go on to make it a booklet with signatures on the inside. So there you go, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Lesley. I'm probably going to be sitting here and doing another couple now, so that way I have a few that can dry all at once. If you want it colored like I did this one, like I said, I did use broken china for this, but I did spray it as well too with I think Andronic spray color wash. Okay, so there you go, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, Lesley, and until the next time, goodbye.